Hello everyone, my name is Michelle, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about a certain channel that I am planning to do. This is sort of just an update video just to talk about what I would like to do with the channel and what I think would be interesting to talk about. I really enjoy movies, I enjoy books, I enjoy music, and I enjoy random stuff. And basically that's what my channel is going to be about. I'm going to talk about certain movies, I'm going to talk about certain books, and I'm going to talk about music. Now, I pretty much have the first week pretty much set in stone as far as what I'm going to talk about, but I am open to any suggestions that anybody may have about what I can do, and any feedback would be absolutely wonderful, and any constructive criticism is as much open as any suggestions. But basically what I'm just trying to do is I'm just trying to do this as sort of a fun summer experiment. I think it would be just really fun to do. I'm really passionate about these 4 areas of discussion that I previously mentioned, and I really want to just talk about them. And I really admire even random things. So I think it would just be great to just put that into a channel and just talk about them. And it'll just be me in front of the camera just talking. I don't really have any massive amounts of technology for me to, do editing or any of those kinds of things. So I'm just going to be talking, and that'll be pretty much the video. And basically it's going to be structured like this. On Mondays, I'm going to do a classic movie Monday review, where I'm going to talk about a classic movie that came out a few decades before. Again, a classic doesn't necessarily have to mean like really, really old, but for me it's just something that's sort of been resonative into our culture, or something that has just become sort of a household name. Like, you may have never seen this movie, but you've heard of it. Like, the name strikes a lot of people. Those are what these movies are sort of intended to be, and I think it's really cool to talk about them, because a lot of people usually like talking about things that just previously came out, and I really like talking about those movies too, but I also like talking about movies that came out a little while back. So this is basically what every single Monday is going to be for this entire summer that I have, is I'm going to be talking about a classic movie. On Tuesdays, I'm going to be talking about anything in particular dealing with music. And this is open to any suggestions, any ideas. I pretty much have the first week set up, so I do know what I'm going to talk about with this particular segment, but I'm open to any more suggestions for any of the weeks to come. And it's just basically me going to be talking about something that deals with music. So that'll be that. And then Wednesdays, it'll be a book review. Right now I'm reading All Quiet on the Western Front, so I'm going to be finishing that, and I'm going to review it for you on Wednesdays. And that will be Book Review Wednesdays. And then Thursdays is just going to be a regular movie, a movie that I particularly maybe liked or saw and thought, I should see this movie. And I'll just, after I'm done watching it, I will come and talk about it. And that's basically going to be it for the Thursday segment. On Friday, I'm going to take an original Disney film that we've all grown to love and respect, and I'm going to take that and compare it and contrast it to the original source material. If you watch a lot of Disney movies, you'll notice that a lot of them are based on a lot of stories, things that were like written down previously and sort of transcended into Disney's sort of style of film telling. So I really want to take these 2 works, and I really want to compare and contrast them, and like kind of dive deep into what each specific one sort of entails for the viewer. And I think it'd be interesting to talk about those things, because I don't think a lot of people talk about the original source material. They usually associate a lot of what what these stories are through Disney's version. So I think it'd be nice to talk about the original as well as Disney, and I think that would be a great thing to have on this channel. So that will be on Fridays. On Saturdays, I'm going to be doing a underrated movie, a movie that I feel is just underrated or not really looked at, but I think maybe should just be looked at more. A movie that I think has some weight and something that can be appreciated by the audience, and something that I think will hopefully maybe encourage somebody to maybe go out and maybe see the movie if they think it's something that could be up their alley. And then on Sundays, it's completely random. Random Sunday. Anything that has been on my mind lately, anything that I've felt like talking about, I will talk about. And anything random can be anything that the audience wishes to suggest. And I will definitely consider it, and I will definitely respond to any of the feedback that I am given. And I just intend for this particular segment to just be something fun, just something that I just do randomly, and it's meant to just be just fun and random. Because I think a lot of the times for a lot of people is when we go out into the world and we see things, we often think of random stuff sometimes, and I think it's cool to talk about stuff that, you know, is very just not really collective, but just very randomized. And that's what the Sunday segment is intended to be. It's just something fun, just something experimental. I think it'll be great to do something like that, and that's really basically it. And just a side note for the Disney segment that'll be on Fridays, I'm going to be mentioning probably somebody else who has done all of the Disney movie reviews. I will take something that he particularly said, and I will briefly discuss it. So I'm going to take somebody's opinion that they have, and I'm going to sort of respond to that opinion. And I will make sure to put a link to the person. This person happens to be started a blog, and I'll make sure that that's posted in the link as well as anything else. And if you happen to know the website thatguywiththeglasses.com, I'm going to try to see if I can upload the videos onto there as well so people can watch them there. Because a lot of what happens on his website has dealings with movies and music. I don't think so much books, but I think they do mention books now and again, or they'll mention more comic books maybe, but not necessarily fairy tales or classic novels. But I think it would be a great thing to add to the channel, because a lot of books really do are really the original source material to a lot of movies, and a lot of inspiration for movies comes from books. So I think that would be just really great to have as sort of something to put on the side. And I'm going to try to see if I can upload it there. So if you have an account with that website, then you can watch it there, and if not, then it's also on YouTube. But basically that's just basically all I wanted to talk about. Nothing really else in particular, just to update people onto what I kind of plan to do with this whole channel thing that I have. Yeah, I think that's really all I can say. Out of everything that I've already mentioned, I think it would just be a really great idea to do this. I know that things like this have maybe been done before, and I understand that, but all I'm trying to do is just have fun with this and see if there's anyone else out there who wants to share their opinions, their views, their insight into anything. And that's really all this channel is about. It's just having fun. Just having fun on a really long summer vacation. So that's really what I intend to do. That's really what I want to invest my time in. And I hope people can enjoy it. I hope it's something that people can appreciate, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for me to do, and I'm not really concerned about views or any of all those other types of things. I just want to make videos. I think it's fun to do, I think it's insightful to do, and I think it's fun to share them. So that's really this is all intended to be. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, I'd be more than happy to answer them. And I will be starting this whole channel, so I will be posting a video every single day in that order of sequence that I've already mentioned. And I will be putting it up next week. So next Monday, which is apparently Memorial Day, I will be putting up my first ever classic movie review, and then just go from there onto the week. And it'll be intentionally a video that'll be done every single day of the week. And I'll make sure that if in case something happens, and if you're watching it from a different location, you have to understand that I'm from the Pacific Coast, so I have Pacific Standard Time, so it may sometimes occur at nighttime when I post the video. So there should be a video segment up on every day according to my time schedule. So there's that. And that's really pretty much it. Nothing really more else to add. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, I'd be more than happy to answer them. This is all just a little fun experiment. That's all I'm doing. Nothing more. Then I'd be more than happy to answer them. And I think that's really all I can say. And I hope that it can be something that people can enjoy. And I hope to enjoy it along with the process. Again, it's a whole experiment. So that's what's great about these kinds of things like YouTube, is that we're able to put ourselves out there. And I think it'd be cool for me to put myself out there. So that's really all I can say. Any comments, questions, concerns, feel free to say them. And if you want to know, I have an email. I do have an email. So, and I'll make sure to put a link to the email. So if you don't have like a YouTube account, you can just email me. So, yes, that'll be all. All right. I hope you all have a pleasant week, day, month, year, however long you want to put it. And I will see you all in the first ever video if you are interested. And that is all. Bye-bye.